Greetings and felicitations, my students. Welcome to Pickleball 101. In this lecture, we're going to be going over some key points from the mixed money ball Diana and I just played in. Instead of commentating over the whole game, I just selected some really good points that are very useful, and this video is going to be very informative, so let's get into it. This first point here is coming against our matchup versus Maddie and Jody. These two are bangers. They love to hit the ball hard. They former tennis players, so there's not a lot of dinking this game. And we kind of played to their strength, but we just did it better. In this point here, I am ultra aggressive. Maddie hits a pretty shallow serve return that bounces very high, so I know I have to drive this ball. And I'm actually, as I drive, I am running through so I can clean up the pop-up that I hope is coming after this drive. There's the drive. I'm still moving up through my shot. There's the pop-up, and I'm just going full attack mode. I switch up my location. I go to her backhand, and then I finish it up with a final shot. This is a perfect setup from Diana right here. Part of our game plan that we discussed earlier is that if she's hitting those backhand thirds really well, I'm gonna let her take those in the middle, and I'm gonna move up to the kitchen and try and attack. So Diana hits a great dipping shot here at Maddie. She's not able to handle it, pops up, and I just come over for the easy finish. Another main key to this point is that I read Diana's third shot. I'm anticipating that she hits a good one, but I do not overcommit to the kitchen and get myself burned. So right here, you see I'm watching. I'm moving towards the kitchen, but I'm not fully going kamikaze to the kitchen, like no regard. I'm watching this shot. And once I read that it's a really good one, then I take a few more steps up and then attack. As you can see from the scoreboard, we won game 1, and this point is from game 2. That was just a perfect point for us there. Let's go back and review. Every shot we took, Diana with an awesome deep serve that sets Jody back. And I've been saying it in the last few videos, if you've been paying attention, that you always want to attack the person that is not at the kitchen. Jody's not even in frame here when I'm hitting this drive at him. And this is a very difficult shot, which he actually handles really well to keep Diana back. Now we're hitting some drops. Diana hits a great one that allows us to move up to the kitchen. I'm able to cover her since she's not to the kitchen yet, and I get back in place. And now we're doing some dinks. This is one of the game plans that we wanted Diana dinking with Maddie. We feel like we had the advantage there. And Diana actually leaves the dink battle pretty early with a lob, but I'm gonna show you why that was such a smart lob. You see Maddie here is taking this dink out of the air, which means all her momentum is going forward, all her weight in her body is leaning forward. Therefore, she's not really able to get back in position, and Diana's actually lobbing this ball. So she has to go from leaning forward, hitting that dink out of the air, to going all the way back to chase down this lob, which is absolutely perfect, goes right in front of the line, and Maddie hits this one into the ceiling. So super smart lob from Diana there. Write this down, kids. Right here is the last point of the match. As you can see from the scoreboard, it was a very close one. But after this, we're able to move on to the next round. Diana hits a solid third, Maddie overcooks it, and we let it go for the win. Moving on to the next round against Braden and Lily. These opponents we saw in pool play, and they are just super solid. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, I'm about to take y'all to school, showing y'all how to hit this erne. So as you can see, Diana's hitting some shots, see if we can move into the kitchen, and once we do, Braden here, I can tell by his body language, the way his feet are set up, is that he's probably not going back to Diana here, and based off the face of his paddle, he's gonna come right in front of me, and when I see this happening, I know the sirens are going off in my head. Oh, I have an erne opportunity here. This ball just needs to be slightly high, and I'm gonna go get it. So I'm already loading up for the erne. And then right when I see that it's too high, I'm jumping across the kitchen, putting that ball right down the middle where they can't get a paddle on it, and It's a clean winner, man. That's the best shot in pickleball. Love that, Ernie. Oh my goodness, Diana was just sitting middle to hit that two-hand counter. Let's watch that one more time. The way our court positioning is set up is Diana is really far over to the right and I'm pinching the middle. So that essentially means that any ball that is going to Diana's right shoulder is probably going to sail out, because that's such a small margin of error for someone to hit a shot from here into the court without it being out. So Diana hits a shot at Lily, that is kind of high, and Lily we've assessed that she likes to attack everything. So Diana is already sitting middle, ready for this drive from Lily, and she just absolutely crushes it at Braden. He's not ready for it. Let's see that in full speed one more time. Yeah, amazing counter from Diana. This next one is from game 2. As you can see, we did lose game 1, but game 2 we just dominated them. Great dig from Diana there. Another Ernie. Gotta love it. There's a lot to take from this point. Let's bring it all the way back. So third shot here is super high. I know that Braden's going to be attacking Diana here, so once I read that my shot's too high, I'm hustling over to the right side to try and cover, just in case Diana's not able to get this ball, but she does a great job catching the ball in front of her. She's not trying to hit the ball off the bounce too close to her body. She's able to use her paddle angle to hit this reset rather than having to swing through the ball. Braden's going to apply pressure to keep us back. Diana hits a great shot here. Super aggressive shot, and I know that Lily's not going to be able to be very offensive with it, so I'm moving to the kitchen looking to attack. She goes back to Diana, but I'm moving all the way over to cover. I hit this shot, and I know instantly that Lily's loading up for her two-hand backhand to go back to where I should be on the left. So as I hit this ball, I'm already moving over to the left to block this shot. It's a great reset. That's good hands right there. And now we're dinking. This is what we want. We want Diana dinking, and then Braden again switching up the dinking pattern to where his paddle face is so open that if he goes in front of me with this ball and it's high, that's an Ernie for me all day. And if you pull out a microscope, like if we look real close, you might be able to see a foot fault, but like, I think I'm good. All right, now we're in game 3. From the scoreboard, you see we dominated game 2. Let's hope we can keep that momentum going. Definitely at the start of the game, we came out on top, but then you'll see the momentum definitely switches later on. Once again, another Ernie. You see his head's down, his paddle face is open towards me, so I know he's just going to be trying to push this ball over in my direction. It won't be a very offensive shot, so if this ball is high, I'm going to go attack it. And as you can see, I am fully stretched out to hit this ball. I do land outside of the kitchen, so it was legal, and this ball just goes right past the Lily. Big serve, third shot attacking Lily in the mid-court. She does a great job handling it, but Diana's speed up right here. Her location is just perfect, and Lily's unable to handle it. Let's break that down. Good offensive shot from Lily there. And Diana goes with an early speed up in this dink rally. Typically, she's going to hit a few dinks before then, maybe caught them off guard a little bit. But from the location of the ball, Lily is responsible for covering her line, and Braden is responsible for covering the middle. But Diana decides to attack Lily's inside hip, which is amazing, amazing shot, because that forces Lily to flip her paddle to her forehand side. And as you can see, she's a little bit late on that, which causes the error. Let's watch that in full speed one more time. That's super smart from Diana. Weak return from me. Lily takes advantage of that. We get lucky with the net cord, able to pick it up. And I just don't get enough on this ball, and Braden does a great job of redirecting it. Short return. Lily does a great job driving, but Diana, or me, I don't really know who hit that. Good job defending. I'm able to pick this net cord up. And right here, I hit a pretty good shot that is dipping in the kitchen, and I see that Braden's positioning is not very offensive. He's leaning into the kitchen. He's not going to be able to do much with this ball. So I have a feeling that it's going to be pop-up. So I am hustling to the middle of the court to take this one out of the air. And I'm just not able to get enough on it. I should be really trying to flick this ball hard at their feet, but rather it kind of hits the edge of my paddle, and Braden does a great job defending. There's a lob that we gotta love to see in mixed doubles, man. Diana does a great job executing this shot once again. She's dinking wide with Lily, and she decides to go cross court with the lob. As long as Braden is not able to get his forehand to crush this ball, it's going to be a super difficult play for Lily, because she either has to take it out the air with her backhand or run all the way back to the baseline to take it off the bounce. As you can see, this lob is super high, lands right before the line, and forces Lily to hit a tough shot, and I just drop it right in front of her. That's a lot of distance for her to cover. Braden tries to get there, but just not fast enough. And I'm mad at myself because I should have just let Lily's shot go. It was going to go way out, but still got the point. This next one comes only a few rallies later. Let's see what we got here. Driving middle, that's a good shot by Braden. Oh yeah, Diana hits a nice ATP here. Super baby, she like barely taps this thing around the net. She doesn't hit it very hard. Typically on ATPs, you want to hit it with a lot of pace because it'll be harder for your opponents to defend. But Diana does just do the most important thing, which is keep this ball in play. And I'm reading right here that, yeah, Diana's going for the ATP. So I know it's going to be super difficult for Braden to kick this ball back to the left side of the court. So I'm cheating over to the right and just able to put this one away. Super cool shot from Diana there. Let's watch that replay. Oh yeah, that was free. Yeah, awesome shot, Diana. And John's hating on her, saying that was given to her. The very next point here, Diana's going at Braden, and yep, he catches me slipping. You're gonna see, if you go and watch the full gameplay, which is available on Diana's channel, you're gonna see that they caught me cheating a few times in the middle and play behind me. Braden does a good job disguising the shot here. I think he's just going in front of him. He kicks it back to the left, and I am left scrambling. So the other team, the opponents did a great job of adjusting to me being super aggressive in the middle by playing behind me. Nice hands there to get out of that one. This is just a nice offensive point here from us. We discussed as one of our strategies is that if a super high dead dink comes in front of Diana, I'm going to move over to the right and take it instead of Diana taking it. So I go middle with this shot, which is probably not the best location. I should probably go at Braden. And because I go middle, Lily is loaded up for her two-hand backhand to blast it to this side of the court, but I'm able to recover and use some soft hands to get us back to neutral. Once again, made this point earlier, is that when this ball is in front of Lily, she is responsible for covering her line and Braden has the middle. Knowing this, I decide to attack her inside shoulder, which is a super tough ball for her to get, and I'm just able to clean this one up with a good shot there and then a drop. Braden's unable to get there in time once again. So got to mix it up offensively with your locations, with your spots, hit some drop shots even. Look at the score. This game is super, super tight. It's an ultra competitive game. Every point matters so much, and I think you're going to see me get burned here. I'm playing super aggressive in the middle. We actually did not unwind our stack here, which is something we did throughout the tournament. Diana's doing a great job dinking wide, and yeah, I'm just being way too aggressive in the middle. Braden burns me there. Super, super bad mistake from me. I gotta know better. Braden already has burned me once or twice this game. I gotta get over to the right side. Diana was doing a great job dinking, and I just I just blow that one completely. And Diana's upset. Yeah, she deserves to be. This is the last few rallies of this match. As you can see, the score is 9-9 in their serving, so cannot have a serve return error there. That is just a brutal mistake. The ball didn't really bounce well, but can't make that mistake. That's no excuse. So we take a timeout, try and recollect, and see if we can get a side out here. But unfortunately, Diana leaves that one a little high. Braden does a great job being offensive with it. And yeah, we had the lead at the beginning of this game. I didn't play my best, kind of blew it. But don't worry, we are going to see this team once again in the championship. But if you are interested in watching any of the full gameplays, they are available on Diana's channel, which will be linked down below in the description. All right, class, that does it for this lecture. I do have some homework for you though. Make sure you subscribe to Diana and I, and also follow us on Instagram. I hope you found this lecture super informative. I hope you add some of this information to your pickleball game to upgrade you to the next level. And I'll see all of y'all in the next one.